Welcome to the Christian and Daniel Show.
It's about to get real, well, you know the deal. You won't have to guess how either of them feel. Bringing up the things you don't think to know. Never knowing where the conversation will go. Just a little more than anything goes. It's a Christian and Daniel Show.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
I'm Christian.
I'm Daniel.
And this is the Christian and Daniel Show.
You'd think that after 65 episodes, we would have this
You might get that down. When I go, hi, I'm Christian.
And I'm Daniel.
Happy New Year, everyone. It's a new year, 2022. We're going to top out this show by thanking our artistic director Checo Doria.
Who's actually, his birthday was just Monday, I believe. Monday.
Oh, happy birthday, Checo.
And our musical director, Mr. Kakalama, who's a little under the weather this week. So good energy going his way.
Hopefully just a cold or something.
I think so. I think it is.
Good. And then thank you also to our stage manager, Gabe Lito. Or Ebag Odell.
Who made a presence last week. So
we were so graced to have our stage manager show up for work. That was nice.
The audacity.
The audacity. He had the audacity to show up at the last second.
Our first post of the year. Our first post of the year from Crystal.
Yeah, from Crystal Arujo. Thank you. And yes.
No way. Hi, Gabby. Long time.
Hey.
Feliz año nuevo.
Darling. Great picture on your Facebook.
We haven't seen you in a while.
I know. I hope everything's going well. You're in Arizona now, if I'm correct.
I think so. Yeah.
I hope everything's going well, and I hope the kids are doing well. Yay!
Happy New Year.
And hope business is going well.
We are excited. I haven't had a chance to make the changes, but some of our video, our logo, some of our stuff are going to start making some changes. So look for some changes in the new year. And but Karen, who I just had dinner with last night. Hi, Karen. She gave me a really cool little deck of tarot cards, a little to-go travel deck. Which is
because you don't have enough decks of cards.
How dare you, sir? I could never have
Daniel is to oracle cards as Carrie is to her shoes in Sex and the City.
Hello, lovers.
There's never enough shoes.
There's never enough decks.
Gabby, I am so sorry to hear that. Is it just you or the whole family? I understand, though.
Sending you positive health,
love, and healing light
energy. Get better soon.
Oh, baby, that's so rough.
So many people we know recently, without saying any names, but so many people we know that got sick over the holidays.
Tested positive of late.
So good, healthy vibes going your way for everybody. We had a very relaxing.
Oh my gosh! Look at me! I'm yawning. It's so relaxing.
Yes, I think people, so like it was a belated birthday dinner, so we had tacos, and she gave me a deck of cards, so that was the perfect birthday.
Oh yeah.
The perfect birthday.
No, Karen, I'm not criticizing the gift at all. I just think, like I said, Carrie to shoes is Daniel to cards, because we got him like a carry-on suitcase that is absolutely stuffed with decks of cards. And this man gives you a different deck for an entire 365 and a quarter day year and not reuse a single deck.
And it's overflowed into a drawer. So there's a drawer with cards. But I forgot.
He goes, we need to get a bigger bag.
I forgot I had it. So so that. Thank you, me and my mom.
Good.
To you and your mom, some good healing energy going your way. Feel better.
But
thank you for joining us tonight. We're glad
to have your mom. So that's wonderful.
We knock on wood that everything has been okay on our side. But to anybody who out there who's not feeling well, plus there is a head bug going on. There's this head flu or head cold going around.
Oh, okay.
So, which is what we had.
I think that's what we had.
Yeah, like 2-3 weeks ago.
It was all in my sinuses.
I got sick, and then you got sick. Chris, stop telling that to everyone, so he keeps getting more and more of what he likes. Yes, anybody who wants to send me decks of cards, please send me more decks of cards. Hi, Nancy. How are you doing? I hope you're feeling better too.
I hope you're feeling, but definitely hope you're feeling better.
I want my first deck, and I'm waiting for you to come out with one. Oh, yes. Well, I'm still working on it. And the only reason that my deck hasn't like moved forward much is because I'm sure everybody's like, I talk about the show. My publisher passed away last year, and he was the one helping me move this forward. But we're regrouping. Bunny 17 Media is regrouping, and we'll soon be coming out with more stuff. And we'll be promoting my Spanish book soon too. So English and Spanish, Grumpy Bunny. So we'll be doing that pretty soon. So, but yes, but for anybody who wants to get a session with it, let me know and book a session, and I'll walk you through my deck. And I think it's pretty cool. I think it's a cool deck. So anyway,
it is. It's a good deck, and it's very functional and very basic and simple in all the best ways. So I can't wait to see it like professionally done, like when it comes out. And it's going to come out in a really nice case that has a magnetic lock shut on it. So the case, the box it comes in is actually the case you keep them in.
Yeah. So hopefully,
it's always been annoying to me is you buy some cards and they come in a package you can't reuse. It's like, what's up?
Yeah, and hopefully, because we were getting the last books were printed in China, and now we want to do them statewide and in the States and stateside, sorry. And so we're looking for a new printer. So if anybody knows of a printer, let us know. We're looking for somebody who can print decks of cards.
It's just too much to get it all the way from China to here. It's cheap, but you don't know if you're going to get it. Like right now with COVID and the pandemic, everything's being delayed so much. You never know when it's going to come in. Even when they say it's done, it could be months before you see it, and it's just easier to print it stateside.
Yeah, once the timeline right now is once the boats arrive into Long Beach for the pier, it takes about 2 weeks for them to be able to dock. That's so people.
Oh my.
Like he needs any encouragement.
I do. And thank you, Gabby. That's very sweet. I'm actually using Dove facial. It's very basic. I'm using Dove facial cream and moisturizer. I use it every night and every morning to keep the skin as pert as possible. And I'm trying to get enough sleep so the dark greens don't show up. So thank you, Gabby. I am trying to continue to not crack.
No crack for Christian.
No crack for Christian. Because I have both. I have Latin is satin and black don't crack.
Black don't crack.
The other third cracks and falls apart pretty bad.
You've got the best of all the worlds, so that you look better.
Exactly.
What about you folks? Everybody watching, do you have a facial? I think we talked about this last year.
You know
do
what?
You have a facial treatment.
All things considered, my mom, who died when she was almost 97 years old, she looked pretty amazing for her age. And all she used every night, she'd wash her face with oil of Olay face wash or something they had like for washing your face, or a face wash cream. And then she'd put oil of Olay night cream on her face every night. And it seemed to work for her. And, she was a white lady, so white crack. And she looked dang good. Like, it worked.
It was like the perfect intro. Speaking of white ladies.
Speaking of white chicks. Hi, Piper. Hi, Piper. How you doing, girl? Yeah.
I can't without
Oh,
coffee.
yes. The fake laugh. Or ja 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 ja.
But yeah, for those of you watching, we have a big group of lovely ladies. What do
Yes.
y'all use? Can you share one of your beauty secrets before you go to bed or in the mornings? What do you do for your face? Speaking of what,
Like, what do you do to keep from cracking?
black don't crack, but I see my patos. They got but my
I do too. I have mine too. Yep. I'm all there you go. They're gone now. I just had
soap.
a
Yes,
little bit of
the soap.
eye rejuvenation.
Well, I found that 365 olive lavender and chamomile cleanser that I use.
Oh, he uses I also use a what do they call it?
It's a cleanse, not a cleanse. It's
not a cleanse. It's a toner.
Toner. Yeah.
He uses a witch hazel, like four ingredient witch hazel based thing, and I use Neutrogena toner just because it's an oil free toner and it doesn't strip your face of its oils. It just mats you out, but it doesn't strip you of your oils you need to keep your skin moist.
And I'm always
moist. I said moist for the first time in 2022.
Moist.
It's very moist. It's
vitamin E oil. Oh, really, Michael? You use vitamin E oil? Ooh.
Oh, I've heard that's good, but it can cause breakouts if you're a sensitive skin person.
I use the Ordinary Products and Dove Whipped Body Cream for the body, and Aveeno. If I'm sure
She's super dry.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
Thayer's Witch Hazel is amazing. Oh, really?
Ooh.
What does Gabby say? Gabby says, my mom used Pond's. Yeah, I use Pond's in the morning. I use Pond's when I wash, when I shower. The sky blue lid, that's what I use.
I know what you're talking about, yeah. Exactly. She has no wrinkles.
Well, basic and cheap.
What's amazing is, have you noticed that her mother is the same age as me?
Wait till you see this. I don't usually do this when I look like a Sharpay.
You do not look like a Sharpay. I am sorry. There isn't a Ramones or a Garza out there that looks like anything other than beautiful and God sent angelic prettiness. I saw your pictures recently, girl. Don't you play me, sister.
Oh, that is hilarious.
I saw pictures of you guys saying goodbye to our little nephew, who is not little nephew, our adult nephew, who is on his way to the Air Force, serving our country and taking care of the rest of us.
Yes, a big.
Did he get his thingy?
Yes, he got it before he left. A big shout out to our great nephew, Abraham, who went off to
Air Force Academy.
Air Force, yes, Air Force.
Or Air Force boot camp.
So thank you for what you do. We send you all the love.
Let us be the first to say thank you for your service.
Yes.
And with all sincerity. I am 52. Daniel's 51. We old man.
Yeah.
But we try to keep it real.
Oh.
I never thought of that.
That's pretty cool.
Just the right amount too.
Oh, speaking of beautiful people.
Oh my Lord. Yes, Marcy is one of the most beautiful people on the planet.
She's so obnoxious.
She's so pretty, and she's of service to people, and a frontline worker, and an amazing mother with amazing children, and she has an amazing husband. Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. Daniel's family is always a whatever to me. They're so amazing. I love them.
Big shout out to my niece Marcy, our niece Marcy. She's
thank you, Marcy, for watching. It's so good to see you. Loved your picture with Abraham. You look. I mean, I didn't realize he was so tall. He's a big kid.
Well, not because they're here, but they're a pretty cool family. Like,
oh, absolutely. Daniel's family is incredible, and the way they show their love and care for me was incredible too. And I'm so grateful to be able to be a part of the family. So it's really cool.
But you're ready for really? They are miracle twins. One day we're gonna have to have you on the show, Gabby.
Yeah.
Interview your kids.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe they're 5. Where does the time go? You both are pretty. She came from you, so of course she's pretty.
Yeah.
Sister,
But-
you need to stop. Hermana, you're almost you need to stop.
They're
like she didn't come from pretty people.
They're just obnoxious. They're
Okay,
annoying.
of course there is that rule for celebrities. If you get two unattractive celebrities, they have the most gorgeous children. Always guaranteed.
So what are you saying about Nancy and Carlos then?
I'm not saying anything about it. They're not celebrities. I'm saying it's a different rule. Remember, celebrities live in a different planet than the rest of us. Celebrities have their own rules and their own weirdness, and I'm just like, wow.
This is becoming
Marcy. And I cannot believe how big Mateo has gotten. I keep picturing this little baby who did his happy food dance in his little chair on the countertop.
Marcy, was I not just talking to you about that when I was talking on the phone yesterday? I was just talking about that.
And I am just totally awestruck when I see this little young guy standing, a quarter tall as his parents.
This is a trick.
No, I said celebrities. They aren't celebrities. Celebrities have their own set of rules.
In all fairness, Nancy has become a little bit of a celebrity now that people have commented a lot on her painting.
That's true. People love that work behind Daniel, and I love it.
And it made it on 3 Univision.
I will say, Nancy, do you see behind me? There's that big blank wall right there. It would love a piece of art, and that would be just the right size.
For those of you who are watching and don't know, my sister Nancy, who's in the comments, she painted this for my birthday. This was my 50th birthday present.
And look at that, people. Is she not one of the most amazing, talented artists? She's amazing. And if you see it in person, it looks even more amazing. Because like the silver that's on it now, that looks like this like really shiny background, is actually more muted. Yep. And so the colors pop out more in person. It is incredible. She is one of the most talented people I know. Yeah. And I'm so grateful that she's had this amazing growth, that she's grown into this beautiful artist, which is her passion.
Yeah. Just
absolutely. I will.
Yeah. And not because, I mean, it's just when the moment I opened it and looked at it, I was like, that's me. That's me.
She couldn't have made something more Daniel than that.
Yeah. And a lot of people, because it's in the background for a lot of the videos that I submit for advocacy work and things that they ask me to record.
Did you see that?
It's usually in the background. The lights went on, right?
My light just like went up like to 100%, and Alexa didn't even turn on. Just a reminder, folks, both of our homes are Grand Central stations to things other than that we can see.
The cucuys.
And that was like, now it just went back down.
Oh.
That is so funny. Someone wants attention. Y'all getting it. This is my time. This is my time.
So we also want to thank, she's not on here right now, but Ida, who was our last guest of last year.
Oh, I love Ida. She is such
it was a great show.
She's
for
like
if any of you are interested in being a guest co-host or wanna come back as a guest co-host, we have our Calendly link. So let us know and we'll send that to you.
Yeah.
I need to know what you guys want to eat Saturday. Oh yes, we're going to be at Crystal's house on Saturday. So we'll let you know, Crystal. La Llorona.
La Llorona.
Oh.
No.
O el chupacabras. Tell that guest human to go back up. Oh.
I know. I don't believe I asked you in.
Pozole.
Ooh, pozole.
Oh, sounds good.
And when you're not feeling good, pozole is such the appropriate and perfect food.
We're coming out to Crystal's house on Saturday to do a little work.
Cleansing. And a balancing.
So
I feel balance. Like I feel a lot of balance. And I also feel like there's some people that are going to come through that want to talk. I've been feeling that pretty strongly. So, and then this happens. So I'm thinking maybe they really want to talk.
Well, if you ever have a Wednesday off, Michael, let us know in advance, and we'll set that date for you.
Absolutely.
For anybody,
you could
join us. Why not?
It's virtual.
Yeah. Oh, yo, she wishes she could join us at Crystal's house. That's what she means.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you did the money rice bowl.
Oh, and
Yes.
you know, I could always say, Crystal, I'm always open to lobster.
Any leftover birthday cake? No, the cake is actually yes. I do have a little piece left in the fridge.
You
well,
do?
know what? Yeah, I have a little bit, but I like to put it in the microwave for a little bit just so it gets the frosting
Melty.
gets melty. I like the melted.
And if you put a fork in it when it's cold, then the melty will go into the cake.
Yeah. Any caldito sounds good. Oh yeah, caldo de res.
Yeah, you know, I know when you're not feeling 100%, that, and particularly if it's COVID, I'm sure you're craving that type of stuff.
I want to go back to what Piper was talking about, the money rice bowl. If any of you have not ever heard me talk about it, the money rice bowl is Christian has one at the house.
You want to put it like right by your, like wherever you walk in the most, if you can put it by there. And then when you come in, anytime you have change, spare change, you just throw it in there. And it basically, this is like a multiplier. It's like almost like it attracts more money to you by putting it in the rice bowl.
So I'm going to give you just the quick recipe, and then one day I'll do a video with the food.
No.
But if you get a little bowl, a glass bowl bigger than this, obviously this is a candle, but you take 3 coins, preferably quarters, 3 quarters,
75 cents.
Wash them, clean them, put them face up at the bottom of inside, obviously, put them at the bottom. Take a little handful of rice, do a little prayer or mantra or a wish. Please attract more money come to me, and you throw it in. You do 3 little handfuls. You take a tea light candle, put a little bit of oil in it. I like sandalwood, mint, or frankincense. Put like 7 little drops in there. Put it inside with the rice. Let it burn the candle till it's done. Throw the little candle away and just put it by your door where you. And every day you come.
Yeah, like wherever you come in most, where you would have change and just be able to
anytime you have any change, I even do $1. Like if you ever have $1, and it will attract money. And the reason that you use rice is because rice is one of the foods that requires all 4 elements. It starts in the dirt, it grows through water, through air, and the sun and fire. So it's all 4 elements.
I never thought about that, but that is Rife's life cycle. It does all 4.
Yeah, it's one of the few foods
that actually exists in all 4 elements.
And that's why it attracts it's the most balanced, one of the most balanced foods. So Christopher, are you gonna make lobster on Saturday? Is that what you're saying, Christopher?
I had said lobster. I was kidding. I go, lobster's always fine. Lobster fettuccine.
I could do these past 2 weeks, been home in quarantine. We didn't have a show the last 2 weeks, but in the future, let us know if you're going to be off on a Wednesday, and we'll separate that.
You're a teacher, so you get time off.
Yeah, maybe during spring break or something.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. That's a really good ritual. I like doing that too.
We didn't do anything. We're going to light a candle.
We need to do that type of stuff. Yeah, we didn't. We were really lazy. Like we were like we are not bringing in the new year on. We're going to bring in the new year in neutral and just kind of like take that deep breath, just relax. We're enjoying each other, being with each other. Daniel and I are blessed that we do actually love each other and like each other, and that we're capable of conversations, and that we can really just relax with each other and enjoy our time. We could be in our PJs, which we were for I think 2 days.
On New Year's Eve, I was here in Laguna, and then I drove to Costco, which was a jungle. Picked up just what I needed for dinner.
Oh, it was so good.
And all we did for dinner was have rotisserie chicken and
like the huge Costco ones,
and potato salad. That's what we have for dinner.
Yeah, potato salad, chicken, and shrimp. We had shrimp salad, 2 different shrimp salads.
Yeah. We had appetizers, and that was it. Oh, and then my homemade salsa.
Oh, and then we had sushi too.
No, we had sushi.
No, that was the next day.
New Year's Day. Can we do the rice bowl and the coins any day, or do we have to do it on the 1st of July? Nope, you can do it any day.
Hi, Cynthia.
Yeah. There's no particular date to do it. Just pick a date. I always like to sage my apartment first and make sure that everything's cleansed and clean.
You always want to make sure your ambient energy in your home is good and clean or clear. Like the way for me, this is only me. I guess I only can speak to my experience. I can feel when my energy's off in my house. Like I can feel it because things. For me, it feels like vibrations, and if the vibrations get too high of frequency, I'm just irritable. I'm moody. I feel off. Like you just sometimes you just feel off because your energy's off, and that's when I do a sound bath because I have a wonderful singing bowl that really cleanses my house. And Happy New Year. And then I do the singing bowl. So I do a sound bath. Then I do, and I actually use my sage. I burn my sage and I smudge the house. And then after I smudge the house with sage, I then get my Palo Santo. And Palo Santo, I say it like a Valley girl. Palo Santo. I use my Palo Santo.
That should have been the video I should have pulled up. The one I sent you about the Gringo guy.
That would have been perfect. Oh, I didn't think about that. That would have been perfect.
I haven't shown it. I'll go back and pull it while you talk.
And then I use the Palo Santo to
uncooked rice.
Uncooked, yes, uncooked. Yes, uncooked.
Yes,
that would be interesting.
Because I was oddly at peace with everything going on and felt it was a perfect date. Yeah.
And you do this when you feel it. You don't have to I have to do it on this day at this time. Well, yeah, I did do mac and cheese for the next day. I forgot to make it on New Year's Eve. So I make a really good mac and cheese now. So I use Palo Santo to energize the protectors because I have guardians in my, we all have guardians. And Palo Santo smoke actually energizes and powers up your guardian spirits so that whoever's guarding you, your family, and your home gets a charge from it and they're stronger. It reinforces them. So I do all of that when, I do all three. It doesn't take that long. It's like maybe a half hour of time. And then you always start in the furthest back corner of your house and you work your way forward all the way to your front door. Your front door is the last place you go. And then none of the products you burn come back in the house until they burn out. You need to leave them on your porch, somewhere safe, obviously, not in a pile of newspapers or something. You leave them somewhere safe and let them burn out on their own. And then you just go check later and then you bring them back in. Because that way you don't suck any energy back in and everything is on the outflow. So whatever you took out is out. So that's how that's my basic cleanse for my home when I feel like it's a little off or the energy needs to be calmed down a bit. Because usually the energy is pretty mellow here. Like right now, I did all that yesterday and the house is super, super mellow. I just felt off and my intuition just told me it's time to.
Your Spanish accent is so bad. I would definitely.
Sorry. I'm trying to get the video aligned.
Oh, yeah. So that's my recommendation for if you want to do.
Shut up. This is live TV, people. Live TV. Welcome.
So anyway, I know that may not be an exciting topic, but it was definitely, I hope it helps people, that people get it. Because a lot of people don't know what Palo Santo is for. And they think it smells prettier than sage, to be honest. But it's not for cleansing your home. It's for energizing those who protect it, the spirits and energies that protect your home.
And just
if you haven't called in protective spirits into your home, you need to do it. Because everybody should call in protective spirits to their home because your home needs to be protected. Otherwise, that's where you see these crazy people with, my house is haunted and Palo Santo is not weed.
But it also has some medical purposes. Palo Santo also is good for headaches, for relaxation. There's some actual physical things that it does. But we'll have to maybe next Wednesday we'll we'll walk y'all through some of the things, and I'll bring the things to make a bowl so you guys can see how I make my bowl.
That sounded so like weed. I'll show you how to make a
I'll
bowl.
show you how to pack, dude. I'm gonna pack some bowls next week. Okay, so I've been moving around all these videos. So let me show you the video that we're talking about. We're gonna show you a different video, but I think this one's funnier.
This one's just really funny.
Okay,
we like to share.
Your Spanish accent is so bad, I would definitely know that you're an American. Pero como, tengo muchos amigos de México en mi propio estado que me dicen siempre, y te digo siempre, que tengo un acento casi perfecto en español. Obviamente, no soy mexicano, pero lo hablo perfectamente sin errores. Your Spanish...
Was there more?
No, that's it. It's
oh, my Lord. He speaks it like I do.
Sin errores.
Siempre ahores mi biblioteca en la gracias.
Link. Yes, I will send you a link.
Yeah, and they're not expensive. Palo Santo sticks, they're just little sticks, and they burn really easy. Palo Santo ganja.
Sounds like Christian.
It totally did. Like I understood every word he was saying. Because he was speaking my kind of Spanish.
Let me see if I can find a really quick link. And I will find a really quick link for Palo Santo where I get it. And it's on Amazon. I get it on Amazon. But I trust the company that I order from. Was it that big? A lot of ambulances?
It was 2 ambulances and 2 police cars, which means there were criminales in the ambulances.
Oh dear. All right. Let me
or I should say alleged criminales. This is so not the time you want to be going to any hospital or ER. Oof. We are not in a good time for that again.
No.
Like, well, I mean, come on. Hello. Who wants to go to an ER ever, let alone in good or bad times? But this is just not the good time to be forced to go in there.
Okay, for everybody. I lost you at Amazon. Oh, you don't shop Amazon? Well, that's where I get it. But you can go to any spiritual shop.
Oh my goodness. Even if you're in LA, if you could go to the farmer's market, which is next to the Grove, there's a place that sells like foot-long, huge, this sounds so wrong, foot-long, huge bales of sage. Like that sage will last you months, if not months, because it's really big. It's really huge. And they sell it for like $1. It's like not even expensive. So, and they have Palo Santo there too. But if you're not in LA, these are all things you can order online from Amazon, or if you shop from somewhere else other than Amazon, most everywhere is going to carry this stuff because there's always going to be a vendor who's going to be selling it. Or if you just look it up on like in Google or something, it'll bring you. There's a lot of independent stores in groups
that is so bad.
To get these products. So you don't have to go through Amazon.
I don't know that it printed. Are you folks able to see the?
No.
You're in Ohio, but agrees so farmers markets are nowhere. Yeah, no, they're not. Yeah, if you are.
This place is only called the farmer's market. It's not really a farmer's market. It's actually a mall, but it's called the farmer's market.
Here, look for anybody. If you Google this at the bottom, because I don't know if I posted the link, but it sent me a message that it didn't.
I'm not seeing the scrolling message. It says join the conversation.
Oh,
That's not showing up at all.
No, I forgot to put it up.
Oh.
But if you Google this, just Google or go into Amazon and do New Age smudges, Palo Santo. This is the company that I order from, and I like their Palo Santo.
And they do sage, I'm sure, too.
Yeah.
I also like the Smudge Sprays that usually combine lavender and sage together in a spray bottle. And I also like, it's a stick. And also, they do have Palo Santo spray, which is the Palo Santo essential oil from the wood mixed with some distilled water. And they make that spray too. Of course, if you want to get Palo Santo on your own, you can make it on your own.
Yeah, There you go. This is the Palo Santo. So just right there. Right there.
It's right there.
Right there. So go. That's what it looks like. But and they're not meant to burn. It'll eventually like.
You'll have to relight it if you have a big home.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not meant. It doesn't burn like sage does because it's dried wood, but it's not like crispy.
Hello,
Our stage manager is here, Mr. Lido.
Yeah.
Mr.
If you start with sage and then follow the same path with Palo Santo,
Mhm.
it's
Again.
like it's like sweeping and mopping.
Exactly. You start in the very farthest back of your house and you move forward to the front.
Yeah, it's great to have it
But
around.
remember, Palo Santo does not do the same job that sage does. So they are very different.
Sweep and mop, sage and Palo Santo.
And Wiccans say if you sweep, if your whole home, say you don't have a lot of rugs, you're just hardwood floor, they say another form of cleansing energy, getting negative energy out of your home, is to sweep your home from the very far back corner and just continuously sweep the entire home to the front door and then sweep it out the front door and release it to the universe.
New Age Smudges is the name of the company that sells it. But
and smudging just means spreading the smoke throughout your home, the smoke from the burning sage.
I snap captured it. Thank you guys.
Palo Santo, yes.
Yeah.
And you'll love it. Palo Santo it smells wonderful.
Thank you. We were low.
We were so dire need to you. I'm so glad you showed up. And that's a good picture of you too. That's my shout out.
There goes all the smudging is a term of cleanse. Yeah.
Just so you know. It doesn't mean I'm actually rubbing it on the walls. I used to think that. I actually thought when people say I smudge my home, I'm all, ew, you smudge it all over your walls? That's nasty. What a pig.
But and there's a lot of different things that you can use to smudge your home. There's also some people usually it's dried leaves, but some people use mint leaves.
Dried leaves.
Even like you don't burn it, but what is that dry? Oh, I just lost the name. Potpourri. Potpourri is a form of smudging, but you don't burn it. But you can use like dry mint leaves and also if you
I don't know what they do though.
Mint leaves, it's supposed to bring in financial security in my name.
Okay.
But if you do orange,
I need to burn a whole bush.
If you boil orange skin,
orange rinds.
Yeah, if you boil them, if you do cinnamon sticks, they all have different purposes.
Add cinnamon to the boiling pot of orange rinds. Ooh, your house is gonna smell like people just want to come in just to smell it. I adore you, Gabe. That is perfect.
You are so wrong.
Dirty, filthy little fingerprints everywhere. Greasy taco finger. That is just priceless.
I shut on the.
Yeah, I used to think that. I was like, why are people saying they smudge their walls? It's horrible. The one with the oranges and the cinnamon. Oh, child, your house was. Oh, I need to start doing that.
Sage, cedar, mint, lavender, orange, sandalwood are options you can use to cleanse. And and plus, not only do they cleanse your house, do they detox, do they help with odors and smells, but they also have like spiritual energy that attract different things. Cinnamon is good for money. Orange is good for level-minded and clearing. Sandalwood is for grounding and centering. So they all have different powers that they bring to the house. So, hey, Micah, you use Palo Santo to smudge around your body? Yes.
Yes, absolutely. You do. You can.
And Happy New Year to you, sir. Happy New Year.
Yes, happy 2022.
Yeah.
And Daniel actually, we will smudge each other when we feel the need, we'll I smudge them good. No, we'll sage each other and we'll Palo Santo each other, and to cleanse our energy, kind of realign our chakras a bit. It's pretty powerful when you do it with someone that you have that type of intimate connection with.
Yeah.
It is a different type of energy, which is why we don't do a lot of, like he doesn't do card readings for me and stuff, because it gets intense.
But yeah, if you've ever been to my apartment, you know that I'm surrounded by crystals and stones here.
Oh yeah, he is. I have them here too, but mine are Vicks. Vicks will cure anything.
Yes. If you smudge yourselves with Vicks,
smudge yourself with Vicks all over.
Smudge each other, man.
That's so good.
Oh, so wrong.
A new movie on Netflix.
Howard, welcome.
Happy New Year, Howard.
Sir. Happy New Year to you. Y'all are just, I don't know. We were trying to make a nice, clean, wholesome show for 2022, but we're off to a bad start on that.
We're off to a wonderful start. I love having all this participation and seeing it. Oh, I wonder what our apartments smell like.
Well,
mine smells like, when you see those people living on the street and they're
hate you.
Just kidding.
There's always a candle, some incense.
But it's what you spray. It's what sprays automatically all the time. What scent?
Usually it's the lavender. I have a lavender automatic spray.
Daniel's house almost inevitably smells like lavender when you walk in.
Yeah, but
and it's really nice.
But normally there's some incense, like I just put out the candle earlier.
I need to start doing that stuff because my house.
Yours always smells of clean.
If there are people who don't know me well enough, or maybe don't know this side of me, I am totally an OCD clean freak. Like my house is always clean, so it always smells like clean. Whatever clean smells like, that's what Daniel is.
When we first met, I was so intimidated to go to Christian's house because it always smelled of some kind of bleach or cleaner. And I felt like I couldn't touch anything. I couldn't do. I told you one day, it smells like a hospital in here.
Yeah, he'd always say it smells like a hospital.
And I not that I didn't like to go. It's just I didn't want to touch anything. But my house usually smells. My neighbors usually you always smell like incense or candles, or because I do. I have like 50 candles here, so I just choose which ones I like. Was it? What's that one smell that you personally don't like, but you smell it just for the good memories it brings you? Oh, what's the one smell that I don't like, but it brings back good memories? I it's not that I don't like it, but my mom used to use oh my God, I just lost the smell right now. Lavender, there you go.
It's funny. There's a smell. I don't know how to describe it. Maybe I don't think it smells like fresh linen scent, but when you go to motels or hotels, if you take their towel and smell it, if it's not the super high-end foofy ones, just like the cheap ones that are rough and that really dry you off well, if you smell them, they have like a slightly clean burnt smell. Because what they go through, the washer, they go through, everything's like super, super heated to kill all the bacteria. There's a smell to that. And that smell brings me so much comfort. Like every so occasion, my pillowcases will smell like that because they're coming fresh out of the dryer and they're really hot. And I'll put my face in them. And that smell brings me so much comfort. And everything my mom did used to smell like that because she ironed everything. Like she was very old fashioned traditional mom that way. Yeah, maybe that's it. It's like a cottonwood smell. It's a little on the teeny bit, like the teeniest hint of like a burnt smell, but it is. I think that might be it. I haven't tried cottonwood. I'm gonna have to try that out because man, if that's it, I'm gonna get that and have that pumping in my house because I love that smell.
The only smell that I can think of The only smell that I can think of, and it's not very popular here, but the Mexican version of Downy, it's called Suavitel.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Suavitel is the Mexican Downy, and it's a different, it's almost but not, and
It's a little different. I think it smells better
Yeah.
than yeah.
but I like the way it smells. It brings me memories of when I lived in Mexico for a while, and sometimes
Yeah, yeah.
like when I go, they sell it at the dollar stores, and when I'm going through the soap aisle, you can smell it. And it's just like,
Oh, it's really
but I
strong.
like how it smells. It just brings back memories. Smell is the strongest sense
Yeah,
when it comes to
absolutely.
memories. Oh yeah, definitely.
So many memories attached to that.
Oh, you used to be 10, so you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, most.
And it's cheap. It's always inexpensive.
Okay, yeah.
And it's always inexpensive, which is what is awesome.
Chilaquiles,
Oh, absolutely.
flour
No.
tortillas. There's flour tortillas for me. When people are making flour tortillas, it reminds me of my mom making flour tortillas.
You know, I probably should have put it in.
Why don't you? This is the stuff you should do in your stand-up, Gabe. The Target stores in Northeast Ohio sell big bottles of soy. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Here
yeah,
you can get them at the dollar store. And
Yeah, because it's like 99-cent store. They carry all the Mexican products.
But I like the smell. And then there's a Mexican soap. I don't remember what it's called, but it's a powdered soap for the dishes.
For the dishwasher or something like
No,
that.
to wash dishes.
To actually wash
the
dishes.
powder. And it comes in a little bag. I can't remember the name of it right now.
I didn't even know. That's really cool.
Next time we go to the 99-cent store, I'll show you.
You got to show it to me.
It's
I would buy some.
It's all these smells that I grew up with when I lived in Mexico during school, and they just bring
It's
some
just like your housekeeper uses Fabuloso, and you love that one.
I love Fabuloso. The original.
Any Fabuloso scent is awesome. Like the purple, the green.
There's an American U.S. version. My mom used to use it.
Like Pine Sol?
Pine Sol, thank you. She used to get Pine Sol, but she would wet napkins.
Yeah.
And then she would put them behind the couch or whatever. So when you were sitting, it would just all of a sudden just get that smell. Now I can't.
You love that smell.
I used to.
Oh, but you don't like it anymore.
I can't. It's one of those talking about like it brings back memories. I can't be around it anymore.
Oh, it's interesting because your car smells like a pine tree.
Yes, but it doesn't smell.
But
like
it's different. It's not pine salt. Yeah, it's a very different smell.
I love the car smell. Yeah.
TJ soap.
Like Tijuana soap?
Like Tijuana soap?
Okay. Well, with that, we're about 12 minutes in. You ready?
12 minutes left.
Yes. Left. Yes. You ready?
Sure. My pick of the week is Project Runway, the current version, which has Christian Soriano. I don't know if I'm saying his name Siriano or Soriano, however. It has Christian Siriano and our good old girlfriend Nina Garcia as a judge, and he's the mentor. And it's just the same old Project Runway, just without Heidi Klum. And it is very entertaining. It's interesting. The designers are different. It's not the same because we're looking at a whole new generation of designers. Like we're bordering on the Gen Ys are starting to show up, and it's almost ready where Gen Zs can start showing up. So you're seeing, for me, it's an adventure in seeing these different generations' perceptions of success and how they want to express themselves artistically and how they feel about trying to or not conforming to standards that are being set forth for them to work with and work on. So it's a very interesting show. I found it quite entertaining.
Cool.
Oh, and it's on Bravo and Bravo On Demand.
And you can also see it on Peacock.
Oh, Peacock!
My pick of the week is
Project Broad.
We just saw it this weekend. Is Don't Look Up. It's a movie with Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer, I forget her last name, Meryl Streep's in it, it's a really interesting movie about denying facts and people swaying the way that you look at things or the way you do things. It's a little political, it's a little satire, but it's very thought-provoking. We watched it this weekend, mainly because of Meryl Streep and not really knowing what to expect. But it turned out to be a very interesting story. It really got me at the end. I'm not going to tell you the ending, but watch it. It's very reflective of what's happening in our country at the moment. Not to mention that it has a great lineup of actors in it. But if you want to watch it, it really went by really quick because I think it's like 2 hours long, but it went by really fast. So I think you'll enjoy it. So go check it out. My pick of the week is Don't Look Up. I said don't.
Well, and yeah, anyway, I am not a Leo fan. I'm not a Jennifer Lawrence fan necessarily. I don't think they're bad. I just don't. They're kind of like Julia Roberts to me. Like I always see them as who they are, not as the characters. Because I don't know if that's a testament to acting skill or not. But I found that movie. I was with obviously Daniel and I watched it together, and it was incredible. And the statements about currently what's going on here, so applicable. Like, but yet they're doing it in a different topic, so you don't feel like they're talking about us. But yes.
But
yeah.
Although I don't normally like Leonardo in movies, I really enjoyed him. I love
you're saying Leonardo. It's Leonardo.
What did I say?
Leonardo.
Did you know what I was talking about?
No.
Obviously you did because you corrected me.
And then Jennifer.
Okay, so why does Daniel use powdered soap in the shower? Why, Gabe? It takes longer to be.
He just bends right over and he's all, I'm picking up my soap.
The guy never dies season 4. Oh, season 4 is out.
Yeah, I haven't started watching it yet, but I definitely am going to watch season 4. Yeah, exactly. That is really what it does. Even if you're a hardcore believer in that gentleman, the movie is still very entertaining. And it's not a liberal agenda crazy movie.
Yeah.
To look up satire on current events.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It really is. And come on, Meryl Streep. That's all I'm going to say. And she does, oh my God, such an amazing job with her character. As like there's any surprise there that Meryl Streep's going to be.
But I like that it's a
very different role for her.
Character that I've ever seen her play, which is really cool. So
it had to be adventurous for her to play this new character.
Remember, if you have a pick of the week and you want to share with us, put them in the comments.
Yeah, put it down there.
That's how we saw this one because somebody commented.
The last show.
Somebody commented on it. Oh, and we saw.
I want to say it was Michael maybe who told us about.
Yeah, I think so. And we saw Encanto too over the holiday.
Oh.
And we really liked it. Okay, I think we both agreed on the fact that we liked the story. I just didn't care for the songs.
I wish there were no Lin-Manuel Garcia, whatever his name is. I wish there were none of his singing stuff in it. I wish it were just a spoken movie. It would have been amazing.
The music confused me.
And you couldn't understand what they were saying. I have like an amazing Dolby sound system here. So you can really tune it if you want to hear the voices. And we still have no idea what they were saying in these songs.
I couldn't understand the songs. They
were like, blah, blah, blah. It's like they had.
It was really rappy, and I couldn't understand it.
And it's like, typical Lin-Manuel Garcia. It's typical. It was so him. All the rappy garbage that makes it where you can't understand. Oh, and I can't wait to start watching The Witcher. If for any other reason, because of the star. He is so easy on the eyes.
I haven't seen it.
So easy on the eyes. And Lord knows his pictures. Woo, child.
Daniel, do you have or have you ever auditioned for any reality TV shows? Yeah, I've
been on one.
I auditioned for. I had auditioned for a race, The Amazing Race with Michael a while back, several years ago.
They have a new season starting this week.
I auditioned. I don't know. Obviously they don't tell you what it was for, but it was kind of like I think I was auditioning for Big Brother about 6 years ago, 7 years ago, maybe. I've auditioned for several things, but I've never been picked. I think I'm too nice. Miranda, yes, Miranda. Miranda.
Lin-Manuel Miranda. Yeah, that's it.
But I have auditioned for some shows.
I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of his style, and his style is so invasive. It's not pervasive; it's invasive.
Oh yeah, I was in Car Repo.
Yeah, I was gonna say, weren't you in that? What is it? Pawn shop thing too?
Well, I was in Operation Repo. Operation Repo.
Okay.
And then I was in not reality, but based on reality shows. I played a cop. I played a fireman. But yes, Operation Repo was one of my first big TV things that I did when I moved to Hollywood. So, yes. Daniel, what if I told you you're on a reality show right now? No. Escándalo. Hey, Gloria. ¿Cómo estás? Buenas noches.
Gloria, hola.
She's new to watching our show. We've been working together.
I'm going
to be, she's out of South Carolina. I'm going to be speaking at one of her events later this month. So I'm very excited about that.
Yay.
I did try out. I auditioned for On My Block.
And you also auditioned for Vida.
Yeah, and well, actually I am. I did background
cast in Vida.
I did 2 background shots in Vida.
And then wasn't Betsy cast in Vida too?
Betsy has a role in Vida. She
had a role too.
And
Betsy, by the way, in case people don't know,
my car, yeah.
Yeah, Betsy is Daniel's little Scion XB.
But I auditioned for On My Block. I also auditioned for one of the lead roles in
something.
Gentified.
Yeah, Gentified.
Yeah.
Or
so,
Gentified.
The dad on Gentified, the one that has the little boy, I auditioned for that role. And
not for the little boy, but for the dad.
Not for the role. And I also auditioned for what was the movie with the Ghost Chasers people?
Ghostbusters?
No. The husband and wife movie.
Oh, Paranormal something.
Yeah, the one where there's a truck driver that his car crashes.
Yeah.
I auditioned for the truck driver. I didn't get it.
Oh no, Annabelle.
I auditioned for Annabelle.
Recent Annabelle film. He auditioned for the Latino truck driver. He's kind of like a farm worker, day laborer.
The Smudgers?
Maybe that's our show. The Smudgers.
That's our show. Is Michael your manager or just your friendly stalker?
Michael is just a fan. He's a super fan.
Yes, I have done some music videos too. I have.
Yeah, who'd you do it for? That Cuban girl?
Yeah, I was in
I don't remember her name. Camila something.
Yeah, I was in her last video. Not this last one, the one where she's a fighter. I'm in the little Mexican village part.
I think it's the one before her most recent one.
He said he's the new.
Okay,
thank you. Haunting in America.
Haunting in America. That might be. Is that it?
No, I think it is an Annabelle one.
I think it's Annabelle.
There's a part in the movie where
it wasn't a TV show. It's actually Annabelle, and it's about the two paranormal investigators, the famous ones, the Wilsons or something.
Yeah. So
from the 1950s and 60s and 70s.
There's a part in the movie where there's this truck driver, and he crashes or about to crash. There's a scene there, and I auditioned for the truck driver. I didn't get it, but when I saw the truck driver that they had, it made sense that they needed somebody like bigger.
They wanted someone like big, even though not necessarily what someone in that role would look like. But anyway,
Hoarders on Netflix. Oh yeah.
I watched that show, and it's just I'm in pain.
Yes, Annabelle is with the creepy doll. Yeah,
that's it.
Oh, I clean after. I should watch it so I can clean my house before. Shut up, Christian.
I used to tell Daniel, you're basically contestant. You should audition for Hoarders.
I don't have a hoarder. People don't start getting that idea. I do not have a hoarder. I just have. I work with a lot of things. I have a lot of things, but I need to clean a closet out. So whoever wants to come and help me clean a closet, come and help me clean a closet. Karen, yeah, Karen just the same.
Karen-
Yeah, why do you rush Hoarders and then you immediately want to clean the house?
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Well, and the good thing is Karen really works well with Daniel as far as cleaning out the house because she understands his what is to me a strange attachment to things.
Before we go, we have just a couple more questions. We're up to the hour. Christian, do you have an agent, actor, or writer?
No, I don't actually. I don't have any. I've never acted. I've worked behind the scenes. I was in production on a lot of big commercials, but
His specials are pretty good.
Low Joy. Oh, Joe Coy?
Yeah.
Yeah, not Loy. Joe Coy.
How dare you? Yes.
I literally have 2 decks of cards.
Yeah, I have a whole suitcase. If you've ever seen me travel with my suitcase, there's a lot of cards in there. But with that, folks, we are up to the hour. Thank you so much for joining us.
Are you?
Huh?
I said, are you?
Yes. Thank you so much. Remember, we are here on Wednesdays. This Friday, January 7th, the Card Depot is back. So
Daniel is back.
Join me back
Card
this
Depot,
Friday. We are.
Horoscopes.
Yes, the horoscopes are out, so you can watch them on any other channel.
Card Depot, Christian and Daniel's show, and not conversations anymore. Now for 2022 is just
put it together. Put it together is back. I don't have a guest for this week yet. So if
I need to message John Ross because I really want him to be on.
Thank you everybody for joining us. If you are interested in sharing your story and put it together, let me know. Send me a message and I will send you the Calendly link so you can book yourself. And oh yeah, tomorrow Rosca, Dia de Reyes tomorrow, day of the King's Day, all King's Day tomorrow. So
what does that mean?
I'll tell you about it. But so Feliz Dia de los Reyes to everybody. Don't get the baby. If you do, invite us to the party. Remember, join us back next Wednesday. If you would like to be a guest co-host on the Christian and Daniel show, send us a message on any of the sites and I will send you the calendar link so that you can book the date you want. I will see you Fridays for the new edition of the Card Depot, where we're going to start working more on spiritual coaching. So it's a spiritual life coaching, not just card readings. We want to help you be better people because our website does say we're here to educate, entertain, and energize. So we want you to walk away feeling better about yourselves. So the Card Depot is taking a little change and we're going to be working more on life coaching and not just card readings. So join us for that. And then on Saturdays, if I don't, Saturdays we don't have a show Saturday because we're going to be at Christmas house on Saturday. So we'll be back next week with the we'll put it together conversations. So we'll put it together. So anyway, with that, thank you. Great.
Let's make sure we start the year off by playing our end music this time.
We love you guys.
Bye.
We'll see you next week. Bye.
Thank you, everyone. It was so good to see you guys and have you guys here. Thank you.